my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. This is my clipboard. Yes, that's it right there. So yeah, Coachbase has still not fixed their app, so I will be doing whiteboard videos once again, which is really good, but very tedious on the editing side. First, in this basketball play, I'm going to show you a 5-out basketball play. So that's the 5 players, and what we have here is going to be the top basketball plays for the 5-out. So the top 5-out basketball plays. So the top 5. See the hand? Yeah, right up. Well, there it is. So, anyways, the top 5 basketball plays for tall basketball teams. So we are going to try and kill the post as much as possible. We're going to try and score on those 3 sections as much as possible. Let me show you how we do that. So first, in this 5-out, we are going to have the top player. This is our point guard. He is going to have the basketball. And from there, what we are going to have is these 2 players here. They are going to screen out for the wider wing players. And what's going to happen at that time is this player is going to use that screen, and so is that player. And at that point, they can have their choice. So they can either cut down to the post, or the other option that they have is one can go and screen for the point guard up top. Now that's what we actually want to happen. We want one of those players to screen for the point guard, and we want the other player to cut towards the rim. Now I am still sick from the other day, so I'm going to go and cough because I still have a chest cold. Wow. Anyways, so I am back, and so what we have is this player here. He's going to cut down and across, and he has to cross the key. Basically what we are aiming for is now this player here is going to go this way and look for the pass to that post. He's either going to take that shot, but what we really want is also looking for the post player. Now this is a great play if you have 4 players, all 4 of these players as post players, and let me show you why. So now what we have is this player in the post. He may be able to get the ball, but if not, if he is unable to get that ball, he needs to continue out, and he's going to screen for this wing player. And at that time, this wing player is going to cut baseline, and again, this may be another pass for the quick, nice, easy layup, which again, that's what we want. And now what we're going to have is, if this isn't open in the post, if that's not open, that player is going to continue through, and he's going to go and screen for this wing player. So now he is screening for this player right here. That player up here who originally screened for the point guard, he is now going to turn around and screen again for that point guard. That point guard is going to run over to this side, and this player is going to cut towards the rim. Now if you see what's happening here, this is a continuation play. This is kind of like a motion offense. And which way I mean is basically these wing players will continue to cut across that baseline and set screens for the other sides, while this player up top is going to continue to screen on both sides, and he's just going to continue to turn his body around to set that screen. Now if you can't score on the first 3 cuts along that baseline, what I want you to do, and what I always tell my team to do, is to have this player roll towards the basket, because at that point your shot clock's going to start running out of time, as well as that player right there. He is another post player most likely, and he may be able to get to that rim down the middle of the key. So that is the first out of my top 5 basketball plays for tall basketball players for the 5-out offense. Let's check out play number 2. Okay, so here we have my 5 players. Now, of course, this is a 5-out offense, but this is not how you would normally set up a 5-out offense, and this is not how I expect you to set up this 5-out offense. What I'm showing you is a transition 5-out basketball play for tall basketball players. So what I always do with this play is these outer players that are running along the sideline, let's call that a sideline, they are going to be setting up in these spots right there. This is your point guard. He has the ball. And what I want is these two wing players, or I should say, well, they are wing players. They're going to be your posts. They're going to cut down to the low post at first, and then they're going to be popping back out to that wing as well. So what I want your players to do essentially for this play is to start by heading down to the post, flash for 2 seconds, and say, hey, I want that ball. And if they get the ball, make sure to pass it to them. I only want them to be in that post for only 1 second. I want them to get there, set up, have their hand up, and say, hey, yo, I want that ball. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. And then if they don't get the ball, they're popping back out to that 3-point line. And at this time, I'll show you what's going to go on. So now we have our post players back out along the 3-point line. And what we're going to do, of course, this is, again, the top 5 players for tall basketball players for the 5-out offense. These players are going to go and screen for those wing players there, and they're going to cut towards the rim. If they're open, hit them up. If they are not open, I'll show you what I want to be done. So now we have the post players who have cut towards the rim, and we have another set of post players that are going to now roll towards the basket as well. So after they set that screen, they're going to roll towards the basket. And these players, if they never got a pass, are going to clear back out to the 3-point line. And these two players now are going to be the ones that are looking for the pass from the fantastic point guard on your basketball team. One of those 4 options for a pass is either the first 2 players cutting or the second 2 players cutting. They should give you a nice, quick, easy basket. This is more of a quick hitter than anything else. So in our third top 5 center or big man basketball plays for the 5-out offense, what we're going to have is your point guard. He's going to choose to pass to this guy or this guy. And it's just going to be a quick pass. So let's say he passes to that side. Once that ball gets over there, he's going to go and set a screen for the opposite side. And this player is going to cut across the key and set up in the post. Again, for 1 second or 2 seconds, he's going to put his hand up and he's going to say, pass me the ball, I'm open. If there's nobody down there, pass him the ball, get him a nice, quick, easy layup. Now, if he's covered, he's going to continue out, and these players are going to fill in this way. Basically, what this offense does is you're going to pass the ball, you're going to screen away, and that player you're screening away for is going to cut to the opposite post of where he's at, which is obviously going to be the post that the ball is on. So let's head over to play number 4. So this is a 5-out offense that's a little bit different than many others. You may never have seen this one. I've ran this once or twice with my team, and I know you're going to love it. So basically with this play, let's say this is your point guard, or just in general the guy with the ball. So what he is going to do, he's going to pass the ball this way, except he's not going to do anything. He's going to stay exactly where he is. What we want from this player is now the player that he did not pass to, the player from the opposite side, is going to go and screen for the player who just passed. So it's a little bit different than what you're used to, and that player is going to then cut towards the rim. He's going to post up again, hand up, hey, pass me the ball, I'm open. And if he's not open, he is then going to clear out to the opposite side, and this player is going to fill in right there. And that will be the same from every position. Even if it's from this position, pretend it's a big wheel, and this player would be the one doing the screening for him. That is play number 4. Let's head over to play number 5. So again, this is going to be probably a 5-out offense that you may have never seen. This is more of a rare kind of 5-out offense. Again, benefits tall players. So let's say this is your point guard and he passes the ball to the player on this side. Now what he's going to do is he's not going to go and screen for this player. He's actually going to cut across and he's going to screen for the second player in that line. So not this player, but the next player. That player is then going to cut towards the rim, and he's going to post up, again, hand up, for about a second or two. And then at this time, these players are going to fill in, and he's going to then pop back out to the opposite side, and it's just one big wheel. So let's say, for example, if this player has the ball here, again picturing the big wheel, if he passes the ball to this player here, he's going to cut across the key, except this time he's going to post up for 1 second, and he's going to say, hand up, pass me the ball if he's open. If he's not open, he's going to continue through. And again, remember, screening for the next player after the pass. He's going to screen for the player on this side, who's then going to cut towards the rim, and he's going to post up. Now, what you're thinking is, well, now there's a player here, there's an open spot here. What's going to happen is he's going to pop out to this spot here. A little bit different than it was the last time we ran it through with a pass. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, because I make these videos every single day. And my camera died. That was great. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I will try and make as many of these videos as I can. I was doing 2 videos a day. The outro is going to be showing 2 videos a day, but these whiteboard videos are getting a little bit harder to do because the app just made it so much easier. So let's hope that Coachbase gets their app up and running, because a lot of people paid money for that app. I didn't, because I was sponsored for a bit by them, but I'm no longer sponsored by them, so I can say that we need their app back up as fast as humanly possible. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have enjoyed.
If you are looking for a great basketball workout, check out these Victorem bands. They're absolutely amazing. You can attach them onto a pole, you can work on your first step, or somebody can hold you back and you can run with it and work on your legs. Check them out in the link in the description below. They're amazing.